Okay, so the last subject that we're going to cover for this little mini-series is customizing Vim, which really is sort of the point of Vim. If you're not going to invest time and energy into customizing Vim and making it work exactly for you, you probably shouldn't use it. You're better off with another editor. Vim is very bare bones. It's got, I would argue, the most potential of any editor. I'm super biased, so take that with a grain of salt. But you can customize it a lot. So this is only going to cover like the most high level ways of doing that. But basically, we're going to hop over to my .dot files, which are on GitHub, which again I will link up in this video. But I have this vast, messy config file. It's like 300 something lines, and it's kind of a mess, but it's got all the things that I need. I don't really remove things, I just sort of add stuff over time. Maybe not the best habits, but it works for me. In any case, I just want to go down here to this section where it says plug. So I use a Vim plugin manager called Vim Plug because it plugs Vim. So it's called Vim Plug. And the syntax is, plug and then the name of the plugin. So if I had a plugin called, let's do this, plug, if I had something on GitHub, I don't, called JMusicCon, awesome plugin, I could just do plug install, but that doesn't exist, so I'm not going to do that. So you can do plug install with these actual things listed here. It installs them. They're already installed, so really super quickly. You can do plug. What else can we do with this thing? Let's see. Plug update. Ooh, let's see what that does. Nope, that's not a real thing. Update. Okay. Oh, it's updating my plugins like I thought that it might. Now just sort of doing a thing. Oh, I think I broke something. Maybe not. This is what updating your plugins in Vim looks like. It goes a little slow. Also, actually, this is nice because it also will take care of any sort of like C component compilation stuff. I used to use Pathogen in the past, and it was fine, but you had to keep your plugins in Git submodules, so if you're putting things on GitHub, it got a little messy. Vim Plug just keeps things, in a get ignored place, and it keeps them in this transient file, sort of like npm packages or Ruby gems or something like that. And it's done now. It took 38.005937 seconds. That's cool. But anyways, my plugins are updating. So that's a great plugin editor. I don't really know what I'm doing, like in a really broad academic sense with Vim. I just learn the stuff that I need to know to get to where I want to go. And I don't care about learning the whole thing. Therefore, I don't know what a lot of this does. My way for customizing Vim is trying to figure out, like, what do I want it to do? And then I Google around haphazardly to try and figure out how to cobble together the magical incantation to make it do that. And then I put it in my vimrc file, and then I commit it. And then I just ignore it because I don't care, because now it works, and that's fine. That might work for you. Perhaps you want to learn things in a more academic sense. There's tons and tons and tons of help documentation. You can do like, help, say, term. That's the built-in documentation for the term command. You can do that with really anything. So if I want to do help tab e tab, there's the documentation for tab, and you can do that for any editor or for any command in the editor, and that's how you can learn about this stuff. So that's great. But at the end of the day, you can just learn the things you need to know, commit them to the vimrc file, get that in GitHub, and then it's just done. So that's how I configured things. It's a very esoteric workflow, admittedly, but I made it work really well for me, and hopefully you will get something out of this little mini-series and be able to make Vim work for you as well. I hope you enjoyed it.